This is IGN.
Physical video game dollar sales have plunged. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, yet another apparent GTA 6 gameplay video is leaked online from the same group allegedly behind the string of uploads that have hit the internet this week. This latest video shows plain gameplay, but it's a section at the end of the video that has led some to speculate that the person or persons behind it have an actual working build of GTA 6. At one point, we see Jason, one of the two protagonists in the game, shoot the word leak into a wall via bullet holes. If true, this represents a significant escalation in the GTA 6 leaks. Up to this point, it was unclear whether the leaker had only clips of the game. This gameplay suggests they have a playable build, which, if true, sparks significant concern that the leakers could spoil the GTA 6 story. There remains a question mark over how old this version of GTA 6 is, or how much of the game this apparent build might contain. As before, the gameplay video advertises a meme coin. The leakers had launched a poll on their website asking people to pay in the meme coin to vote on which gameplay video to leak next. The plain video won the poll. It looks like the leakers intend to release more footage. As of this recording, this is the 5th gameplay video to leak online this week. Neither Rockstar nor Take-Two has issued a statement. And James Bond video game blockbuster 007 First Light has sold 4 million copies in just 3 months, developer IO Interactive has announced. The achievement comes amid uncertainty over the future of the James Bond video game franchise under Amazon, despite widespread acclaim for First Light itself, built by hitman maker IO. But for now, at least, there's a lot to celebrate, with 4 million copies in 3 months, an impressive achievement, and with the game's Nintendo Switch 2 launch still to come. IO also recommitted to updating First Light further with an array of post-launch updates, including a new Game Plus campaign option, a fresh mission starring Pirate King Bauma, portrayed by Lenny Kravitz, plus additional tax sim challenges, weapons, and cosmetics, as well as a photo mode. What will come next for the First Light franchise remains uncertain, however. Built as the first part of a potential Bond trilogy, any future sequel, if officially greenlit, will now need to be published by Amazon Games. It remains to be seen how the series will be handled with Amazon backing the project, with the US company potentially having a bigger say in what it wants to see in the game, including synergy with its own plans for a new James Bond movie. One thing remains certain, however: 007 First Light is very good. Circana's July video games report reveals that for the 2026 year-to-date period, sales of physical software for PlayStation hardware accounted for 32% of total U.S. consumer spending on new physical games. Games made for Nintendo platforms made up 63% of year-to-date spending on new physical software. Xbox wasn't mentioned. The data comes hot on the heels of Sony's shock announcement that it will end the production of physical discs for PlayStation games from 2028. The announcement has sparked a significant backlash online, with some insisting that Sony should continue to print games on disc despite current trends. When Sony announced its decision, it said it was simply following consumer trends. In response to shifting trends in consumer preference, new games will be released on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only, Sid Schumann, Senior Director of Sony Interactive Entertainment Content Communication, said in a post on PlayStation blog. Similarly, Strauss Zelnick, boss of Rockstar parent company Take-Two, recently defended the company's decision not to release GTA 6 on a physical disc, insisting when it comes to big games, discs, quote, don't really make sense for the consumer. However, gamers have called on Sony to U-turn its decision, signing petitions and swarming over PlayStation social media posts to express concern about video game preservation and ownership. Complaints have also come from other groups. The UK's Digital Entertainment and Retail Association, for example, called Sony's decision a triumph of corporate convenience over consumer choice. This week's data shows that PlayStation makes up a significant portion of physical game sales in the US, but it's worth noting that we do not have actual sales or revenue figures for 2026 so far to give us the bigger picture. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson. And if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
Spoken Layer.